And look, I'm back before it's even loaded. Haha, just in time. Alright. Oh, we went back here. Right. That good ESO music. Yeah, they don't have the SpellForce music on Spotify, so Elder Scrolls
Seems like
seemed
the more here
appropriate.
have already arrived. Good.
Yeah, just be careful.
Why?
Well, that scryer they sent, she claims to know you. I think she was there in Leonon.
Yeah!
Well, that's
Join
interesting.
the party.
I'll talk to her as soon as I get the
party.
chance.
Join the party, join the party.
In any
join the
case,
party.
with our new allies, we should be able to go look for the stones. Let's talk at the forge.
Though it might be wise to look for more support first. We don't know what to expect there.
Join the party. I really liked this character
Interesting.
when we met her in Leonon. Leanon?
Wait, aren't you Scryer Elion from Leonon? Yes.
Yeah!
I'm the Scryer Finrio and Merilith sent to lead the Moorhere troops who'll be supporting your cause. Actually, I was hoping you'd come by. I think we should have a talk, shouldn't we?
Sure. No need. I understand. Every other person in this game has been like, yeah, the elves were super out of line with trying to stop you from, fucking massacring all those people. And I'm just like, but were they, though? Because I don't think they were.
You got nervous. You overreacted. It's fine. It's not fine. Many men and women died that day. And just because of me.
Well,
Which
also
is
because of
another reason why
Sentenza.
I'm happy they sent me here. It's a chance to make up for what I did. Though that does not mean that your commander, General Noria, didn't also play a role in this. His reputation was well known, even among us.
Noria. I would like to train the elves. What? Yeah, sure.
I would like to train the elves. Well, if you have the coin, I might be able to help. Let's see.
Ugh. Improves Evan Warden unit by enhancing its health points. Evan Warden improves the Evan Warden by lowering its recruitment cost. Damn. This is a neat aspect of the game. Being able to spend CRPG resources to get RTS advantages. That's really neat. I think I like the Wardens and the Guardians a lot. Or wait, which ones are the Wardens? Oh fuck, I don't remember which any of these people. I think the Warden. Yeah, the Wardens are the Elk ones, right? And the Wanderer are the. Hold on. These are the Wanderers. These are the Guardians. Yeah, we haven't used those yet. So Pathfinder is what I'm thinking of. We have not used the Warden. I like the Wanderers. I
What is
think
it?
making our expensive
I
units
would like to
cheaper
train the elves.
is a good call.
Well, if you have the coin, I might be able to help. Let's see.
Let's see. Improves health points. I think I want this recruitment cost one, and I want the health boost to novices and rangers, because having health boost early game is going to make those maps that much easier. Sell all of them. Sell all of them. Yep. Is this a better helmet than something we have? This might be better for... I can't look at what we have equipped to our party anymore. I'm going to hold on to this because this might be better for Iria. Creature things just for selling? Wasn't sure if there was going to be some kind of crafting at some point, so I've been hanging on to them. I don't know. Honestly, there might be crafting that might give me good loot. Jesus, Jess. There might be crafting in this game. I do not know. Jess, you're so greedy. You know there are other people in the party, right? It's not just Iria. Could sell these golem cores, but I kind of... Enchanters will pay a good price for that. I wonder if certain things sell better to certain NPCs. Clothes helm. We're never going to be able to wear that. Oh, we have 2 of them. Okay, we can sell one. Sell this shield. Do we need a second talisman of necromancy? Probably not. It's worth a lot. Where's the auto sort? Sort. Sell this. Black potion of magic protection. I mean, likeliness of me ever using a potion in battle is pretty low. Primarily, likelihood of me remembering to use a potion in battle. I'm gonna keep this quest item. Why can you sell quest items? Why is that a thing you can do? I should sell these golem parts. Yeah. We're about to be so broke, friends. Sell it. Sell it. Just sell it off. Sell it all. Sell everything. Ooh. We almost can afford this. I heal your ass, damn it. I mean, I heal my ass also, so... Not to well actually you, but well actually... You can sell some of these demonic essences. And... Y'all ready to be super broke? Let's do it. Woo! We have no money. She has all of our money now. Great. Use this, use this, use this. Nice. And now Assassin Lady is probably probably over here. I wonder, is this still guarded by a thing? Is there a creepy monster still over here? Let's find out.
What do we need?
Yep. Can I loot this super fast? Woo!
Will do.
How much health do you have now? Is this a thing I can fight? Nope. Bye.
Damn it! I need healing.
Haha, get fucked. Alright, what did we just loot? A longsword, which we already have. Signet of the Ash Reavers. Shamans of the Ash Reaver clan, or tribe, have always understood that the strength of the Orcish forces lie in their resilience. This is why they created the Signet of the Ash Reavers. The magic within it greatly improves the wearer's life force. We have ring slots open, so let's give ourselves some more HP, because we clearly need it. That was kind of close. I mean, I wasn't worried for a second. That is not true. Ah, that's Assassin Lady. Let's go talk to Assassin Lady.
Yes?
Hey! Bet she
Yes,
didn't
Corporal?
know I could do that.
How can I help?
Who are you?
Can you tell me more about your abilities? What's it like to be a Dreamweaver?
Well, it
Well, I
involves
suppose
very
trying to
basic
explain that to
HTML
someone who
parsing.
isn't is like explaining what water feels like to someone who never swam before. It's strange. I can sense things. Emotions, thoughts. But also the echoes of such. If I enter a place where someone has died, I feel that person's sorrow, that person's fear.
That's fucked up, man.
My mind, my consciousness, it's open. I know that might sound very vague, but it's the best I can do.
I mean, and also you kill people? So, sorry, you can feel the emotions of people who are dead when they die in a place, and you kill people. How? What?
There's something I've been wondering. How can you kill for a living?
What do you mean? How can I align it with my morals?
Yes.
I don't know if this is the right moment for this conversation. Maybe another time.
Okay, sorry, I guess I don't have enough friendship points with you. But also, you just tried to murder me, so I think I can ask questions. Reduce all cooldowns by 3%. Neat. Auto attacks apply Dreamweaver's Mark on every enemy you attack. Immobilize target enemy. Duration is doubled if the target is currently affected by Dreamweaver's Mark. Leech life from target enemy. The amount of life leached is doubled if the target is currently affected by... Can I check your gear? I can. What do you have? Slashing daggers. And a potion of fresh start. Nice. Let's put this talisman of necromancy on you, because what she needs is necromancy. Assassination. Crit chance. Shadow strike. Damage target enemy. Deal triple damage when the target is at full health. She's bringing knives. Solar plexus strike. Damage, interrupt, and stun target enemy. Impaired. Throwing knife. First aid. Flurry of blades. Deal damage and apply impaired to all enemies around you. Interesting. Dwarven mine. Place a trap in target area. Ooh, trap stuff sounds really not good. This is not a game where I can see traps being useful. Assassin's Swordplay. Gain a chance to inflict bleeding on every attack. Reveals target area on the map. That's interesting to me. Doppelganger. Create a doppelganger at target position that fights on your side. Summon a decoy. Applies taunted. I mean, dreamweaving might just be the thing. And brutality's cool, I guess, but... What is this? Auto attack damage increase. Crit chance. Reduce cooldowns. Huh. Shadow strike. Throwing knife. Flurry of blades. Flurry of blades kind of interests me, but I don't think I want to go that far down the tree. Let's just start with this. What's the second level? Auto attacks apply Dreamer's Mark on every enemy you attack. Auto attacks against targets affected by Dreamer's Mark deal additional damage. Makes sense. This is not an auto attack. Leech life. This will save her booty in fights. Phantasm will also save a booty. The amount of life. Reduce all your cooldowns. Damn. She's gonna need a lot of willpower to be using abilities this often. How much does this cost? 12? Ugh. 17? Fuck, man. She's gonna need a lot of willpower. We might just wanna spam... Shadow Strike does a fuckload of damage. 330 damage? That's better than auto attacks, to be honest. And we can have a really low cooldown on it because of her stuff. Do this to save some bacon. So this is 1, 2, and 3 abilities. What's the second level of this? Teleport to target enemy and damage them. Yes. Hell yes. And then I want crit chance, I think. Alright. And that's all our points. Willpower up to 41. I mean, I don't really care about our auto attack damage at this point, because our auto attacks don't matter. What matters is getting the most abilities off in a short period of time as possible. So maybe int? What does int do? It's increased focus regen, which is not listed. Right here, 0.32 per second. 0.45, 0.59. It's about 1 per second. Or close to. This costs how much? 12, 17, 15. We can do 2 abilities, basically. If we do this, we can still only do 2 abilities. Yeah, this is worth. Alright. This might even be... No. There we go. Alright. Get leveled up. And,
Yes, Corporal?
I guess
How
let's
can I
have a
help?
personal discussion, even though we've barely talked to each other. I'd like to know more about your friend.
I'd like to know more about your friend. The one you lost to the Bloodburn.
I'm not sure what there is to say. She was my friend, and the Bloodburn took her. Hence, I joined you.
Good talk.
That is all there is to say.
Can you tell,
tell me
about
more?
your abilities? What's it like to be a Dreamweaver?
Well, I suppose trying to explain that.
You've
If I
already-
enter a place where someone has died,
okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. This obelisk emits magic like a bonfire, emits warmth. Whatever its purpose, it must have been pivotal to the city. Alright. We want to head back in here. Whoops, wrong button.
Let's see.
To heart. To
Yes.
heart. Go through the portal. Thank you. Now go here. I hate that this thing is here and I can't attack it. Well, I mean, I can attack it, but that I can't fight it with my party. Yes, I would like to go to the Nexus. Alright, who do y'all want to go recruit next? We started with the elves, but we still have the orcs, we still have some humans
Now
to
would
go
you look
talk
at that?
to. Oh, let's go talk to Iria. Iria, hello. Iria's just walking across the bed. That's fine. That's normal.
Corporal? Need anything?
Yes, let's have a very personal conversation. Or not. Tell me
Tell
about
me
your time
about
on the
your
road.
time on the road. What was it like?
Is that a command, Corporal?
Please?
All right, but I'm afraid there isn't so much to tell. Have you ever been on the road by yourself?
A long time ago. Yeah.
Well, then you know how wearisome it can get. Sleeping under the stars sounds romantic at first, until you realize that most of the time it's sleeping in the mud in drizzle. Most of the time, your stomach and
Get a
uterus are
tent.
empty, and your feet are full of blisters. And of course, there's the constant
Get
danger,
better boots.
especially if you're traveling on your own.
Jess, I'm afraid to tell you that you are a very, like... Iria is an incompetent backpacker.
Did you ever have a companion?
Some, yeah, but most of it was just temporary.
I see a
Though
name.
there was one I traveled with for longer. Quentin.
How did you meet?
Coincidence. A small town between Finn and Mir and Lar. We played dice together and he cheated. When I called him out on it, he tried to turn tail, but one of the other guests stopped him for me. They wanted to go give him a beating, but I told them to stop. He gave me back my money and we started talking. And believe it or not, we found that we got along quite well.
So you started traveling together with a thief.
I wouldn't call him that. He was just young and careless. We ended up traveling for almost a year.
Nice. Tell me more.
I see. What was your relationship?
You mean, no, we were just friends. He was way
That
too young
awkward.
for my liking, and I think I was too old for him. We were more like sister and brother.
What was his story? Where was he headed?
Into the blue, same as me. He had quite an interesting task, but I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing it with you, to be honest. He wouldn't want that.
Okay.
Huh.
That's not cryptic.
So how did you split up? What happened?
Nothing dramatic. We came by a village and decided to rest there for a while. The roads had become quite dangerous due to the mage wars, and we didn't want to go out unprepared. I did some healing for the villagers, and he helped out the local smith. He liked it, and the smith wanted him as an apprentice, so he stayed. I was surprised and a bit hurt at first, but then I realized it was probably for the better. I still think of him sometimes, though.
Sad.
And how did you make a living?
That was the easiest part. I healed people.
With light magic?
Yes and no. It was my magic that mended the wounds, but since mages are often met with suspicion, how shall I say, got a little creative. Frankly put, whenever I treated someone, I gave him a magical potion to drink, which was just water mixed with some harmless herb to give it color. The rest was laying on hands to help the potion's effect, which was pure light magic and how I did the actual healing.
And that worked?
Better than
Sneaky.
you'd think. People were fighting over my panacea as if I was Ellen incarnate, while cursing the evil defilers who had caused this war. Ironic, isn't it?
Do you miss it sometimes? The vagabond life?
Well, we're still vagabonds somehow, aren't we? But I know what you mean. And yeah, I sometimes do. The wind on my skin, the vastness of the wildlands, and the fact that all you have to think about is the mile ahead of you. It's another world. There was this one night I'll never forget. I had made a camp at a clearing, set up campfire, and I was leaning against a tree, slowly drifting toward sleep. Then, all of a sudden, it started to rain. Not just the usual drizzle, it was bucketing down, drowning everything, the earth, the noise, the plants around me. My first impulse was to jump up, to find shelter, get my things into the dry. But I didn't. Instead, I saw. I don't know how else to put it. All of a sudden, there was this deep sense of peace. As if all my life I had been chasing something without knowing it myself. And in that moment had found it. So I just watched. I sat there and I watched. That feeling lasted until the sun came up. And then I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was gone.
Iria's theme. I'm curious, Jess, did they share her character theme with you when they asked you to do the voice for her?
That sounds beautiful.
And a bit dramatic. But yeah, it was beautiful. I've never felt something like that again.
And what do you make of it now?
Truth be told, I don't know. But it changed something. Even though I cannot say what it is.
Had to hum it for some lines, actually. Interesting. Can we ask again, or is it
Tell
the
me
same
about your time
conversation?
on the road. What was it like?
Is that a command, Corporal?
Bye. We already had this talk. I'm not having it again. Let's go talk to Isgrim.
Understood.
Good talk. Is that a command, Corporal? Just walks it, turns around and walks away. Look, Alana's not great at communication, okay?
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains unrivaled.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, also, we should see about putting that helmet on Hyria. Is this better than what you have? Chance to summon a goblin. Ooh. The goblin auto attack thing, I forgot about that. Oh well. Why can't I put... Cannot be used by dwarf. Fucking... He can't use anything. Jesus.
Yeah, wait. What's that?
I'm sorry?
That thing you've got there, that shard. Can I take a look at it for a second? Nihalf's hammer. This is amazing. No, more than that. This is phenomenal.
I don't
Get to the
follow.
point.
What's so special about that thing?
This thing, as you call it, is part of an artifact. One that the scholars have been writing about for centuries. Blazes to her. Sometimes I wonder why it's always you who find such treasures, and not me. Look,
I'm the
if
protagonist.
you find more of these, please bring them to me as fast as you can. It might be possible to reconstruct them, and that... I can't even begin to imagine what that would entail.
Okay. If I find more pieces, I'll bring them to you.
You have to. Nihalf's hammer, I still can't believe it.
Jealousy? Yeah, I do get the distinct impression that Isgrim cares very little about anything we're doing here that doesn't pertain to his own, like,
Yeah, do you need something?
personal
I'm a tad
stuff.
busy.
Are you a tad busy? Wow. Alright. Goodbye then. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. But it wants me to talk. Okay.
What exactly is it that fascinates you about the Shapers?
Oh, Tahar, that's quite a topic. I don't mind sharing, but are you sure you want to go there?
I mean, I asked.
I am. Tell me.
All right. Well, where do I start? You see, the Shapers have always fascinated me. They're all over Io. These remnants of a once so glorious civilization. Yet for some reason, so many people are almost oblivious to it. On the one hand, of course, that's very sad. On the other hand, it also makes it a lot more exciting. It's like I'm a treasure hunter, only that everyone else fails to see the treasures around us. Tell me, Tahar, when
Alright,
seeing
nerd.
all of this, don't you sometimes feel like you're exploring a childhood dream? The kind of world the poets and the bards always spoke of?
Yeah?
Sometimes, yes. It's dark, but also fascinating.
Absolutely. But this childish fascination was only the spark. The more I studied the Shapers, the more enthralled I became with their culture. Did you know that at the pinnacle of their existence, they ruled over all of Io?
Yes.
A global empire with no one to oppose them.
You seem to
talked about
consider
that.
that a good thing.
Oh, good, bad, the world doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
Of
yeah
course,
it
there are
does.
writings that hint at the fact that the Shaper Empire wasn't all rainbows and unicorns, but still it was stable. And it persisted for tens of thousands of years. Can you imagine? All this knowledge, all this art, all this wisdom. Nothing in the Io of today can match that. Nothing. It's like comparing a sea full of secrets with a puddle of muddy water.
My father always told me the Shaper Empire relied a lot on slaves.
What? No, that's rubbish. The Shapers had castes, yes, and it's probably the lower castes your father was referring to. But to call these slaves is like calling, say, a tanner who was born outside a royal family a slave, just because he'll never be a king. And even
Does
the very
kind of
lowest
feel a
caste,
little
the
bit-
Zalanir, always had enough to eat, a roof over their heads, and could, without paying a single coin, get themselves healed by a cleric if they needed to. So if you think that's unjust, go ahead. Ask an Everlight beggar which era he'd rather live in. He's not a slave, yes, but in some ways he's worse off.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a real bad look, Isgrim. That's, ooh. Oh, I've had that conversation with some people in real life. That was a little too
And yet, they died
real.
out.
Yeah. Great mystery.
Most scholars think it was the dragons.
They do, but I doubt it. You saw what the Shapers were capable of. Even a race as powerful as the dragons couldn't have wiped them out. And you see the shape this city is in, Tahar. There's no traces of fire and destruction. But regardless of what it was, it doesn't change the fact that the way the current races of this world treat the Shapers is nothing short of pathetic. They were greater than we'll ever be. But instead of
Holy
studying this greatness,
motherfuck.
we ignore them. And why? Just because it doesn't fit into our religion, our traditions, or whatever reason they can come up with. Because
Welcome,
to many,
Raiders.
admitting what
I will
a
get to you in just a
marvel
second.
the Shapers truly were would
When
mean
Isgrim
admitting
is
that our culture is pale in comparison.
Done justifying slavery. Hello, welcome, Raiders. Hi. I hope you are having a good evening. Well, how you doing? What were you streaming? What were you up to? We're playing SpellForce 3, which is a sort of multi-genre video game. It rides the line between a computer RPG like, say, Pillars of Eternity, not Pillows of Eternity, although that does sound enjoyable, and real-time strategy games like Age of Empires and StarCraft, that sort of thing. And it does both of those, which is really interesting. And I'm going to shill it for a second. It does feature the wonderful voice talent of Little Cup of Joe in chat, which is, not going to lie, 100% the reason that I bought this. I heard that and was like, I guess I'm playing it now. So, but unfortunately we are not talking to the character that she voices. We are talking to Isgrim, who is in the middle of, I guess, being a Nazi sympathizer, sort of, which is weird and uncomfortable. You're idealizing.
No offense, but to me, it sounds as though you're idealizing. The Shaper world wasn't what you think it was.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. In any case, I suppose you found your answer, haven't you? This is what fascinates me about the Shapers. They're a reminder of what we could be, if only we wanted to.
I see. Well, thanks for the explanation, Isgrim. I appreciate it.
I don't. I could have lived without knowing that about you, my dude. Goodbye. Oh wait, there was a thing there about his armor. Fuck.
Tahar, may I help you with something?
I'm gonna ask him about the armor, and he's gonna be like, "Ah, yes, this armor. It was made by people who had a roof over their head,
That armor you're wearing
but
looks
didn't
quite
get
special.
paid or have any
Is
freedoms."
it from Windwall?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's from Windwall. I forged it myself. Why do you ask?
Well, our smiths might be able to forge you a better one. It looks quite worn.
What? No. No, that's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Why?
It means something to me. But if it's my protection you're worried about, I can do some work on it myself. You'd have to cover the expenses, though. I'm a bit short on material
Oh
these
my
days.
god.
Fair enough. I'll let you know if I have some resources to spare.
I just want to Sparta him into the fucking pit here. A note provided by Isgrim listing the materials he needs to reinforce his armor. He told you to come by once you've found the materials. Dwarven plate mail, reinforced adamantium, reinforced dwarven shoulder pads. Cool. Oh, fuck. Didn't we have one of those? If we did, we probably sold it. Oh well. Whatever, let's get out of here. I don't like talking to him. Oh god, find out anything new about the rune.
Found out anything new about the rune?
Well, so far all I can say is that what Lacane has given you is indeed a Shaper artifact, as we suspected. Now, I would write all this purity talk of the rune being a gift of Aenir off as religious nonsense if it weren't for the fact that the rune's energy actually interacts with the Godstones, shrines of Aenir.
Which means that the Shapers and Aenir are somehow connected.
Somehow,
Or
yes.
Aenir isn't
And I'll
real.
find out how.
Ooh. Alright, now we're done talking to
Goodbye.
him. Slip in into Lurk to work with Catherine on character stuff for this weekend. Yes! Thank you for the... And also, fuck Isgrim. Thank you for the segue, Jess. Welcome, Raiders. We do play video games here on Wednesdays, but we also play tabletop role-playing games on the weekends. And if you want more of Jess, she will be running the first of a 3-part series here on the channel at noon
Interesting.
on Saturday. She will be running the... we're doing a hybrid game of Ancient Stones, which is a game that she wrote herself, and Ryutama, which is a super anime / JRPG tabletop role-playing game from Japan. That is one of my favorites. We're doing the first session on Saturday, which will be in her game, and then which will sort of build the world and get us settled into our characters. And then the other 2 episodes will be playing Ryutama, going through and trying to achieve our quest. IRL stuff all day that day, but I hope you guys have fun. Yeah. The VOD will be up, of course. The VOD will go up on the YouTubes eventually, probably within the week. All right. So, what are quests? Dark Corners of My Mind. Advance in the main quest. Bring Goblin Flesh to the Goblin King. We're not doing that. Windwall Way. Get those things. Get those things. Advance in the main quest. Discuss your next steps. The war table to advance the main quest. Oh, there's a war table in here? That's where memories sleep? Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be very Final Fantasy inspired, as I am led to believe. And certainly a lot of the production stuff that I have done for it is... here's our war table, okay. It's very Final Fantasy inspired.
Let's see.
So, do we want to go to the humans next, or the... Oh, wait, this might advance something and then lock us out of getting allies, so I'm going to save first. Do we want to go to humans next, or the orcs?
All right, let's cut to the chase.
What do you think, chat?
We need to discuss where and how we start our search. You are all familiar with the objective?
Find the Forge Stones, reignite the Nexus, decipher the song with it, and put an end to the Bloodburn.
That's about it. Iria thinks that someone removed the Nexus stones shortly before the city was abandoned, but they left their markers on that stone map. And now that we have a small army backing us up, we can start searching. Eskram?
Yeah, we suspect one of the stones to be in the desert of Aenir's Blade, probably in the possession of the Iron Falcons, whereas the other one is on an unknown island.
An unknown island?
Correct. And yes, the oceans might have long taken it, which is why the only way to find out is to build a ship. And to...
Wait. That island. Does it happen to be in the northwest? In the Black Sea?
I think so.
That is interesting. 2 years ago, there was an archaeologist in Everlight who claimed the same. That there was an island in the Black Sea, unknown to our cartographers.
Did he find it?
That is a complicated story. But building a ship would take months, and this is a trail we could follow. If we go to Everlight, I can tell you more.
Well, it does sound promising.
And intriguing. So, where do we go first, Tahar? Everlight or Aenir's Blade?
I'll think about it and let you know when we head out. For now, just get prepared.
Will do, Corporal.
Why would you build an entire ship? Why would you build an entire ship instead of just chartering one that already exists? I don't get it. Alright. We can still gain allies, okay. I just wanted to make sure doing that doesn't lock me out of the... doesn't lock me out of the getting allies. I think this getting allies thing is unlocking new units for us. That is my suspicion. Oh, I should have taken the Godstone. Fuck, I forgot. Alright, well, I guess we're walking now. Alright, we've got 1 vote for orcs. Jess also votes for orcs. Tingles votes for humans. Quote, just to be difficult. So, I do think orcs wins out 2-1. Ah! Will also wants orcs. That's 3-1. Orcs it is. Get some of that Fenoi voice. It's not Warhammer. It's not orcs. There's not gonna be much Daka here. Shit, well. Always more DACA. I see you were a Warhammer person. That's actually, I think that's the last, Smork, I think that's the last RTS I played, was that Dawn of War 2? Do I have it on my shelf somewhere? It's probably back with my CDs hidden away because I don't have a CD drive anymore. Alright, we've got a quest in Mullendeer, Farland's Hope, we have a quest, Foot of Baragor. Right, this is humans, this is orcs. Any other quests? Everlight, that's for finding the shards. The Green Coast, what's this? I want to go there. I want to go to all these places. Ooh, Aeonir's Blade. This is all super neat. Alright, orcs. Orcs, 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 orcs. Dawn of War 2 is dope, 3 is a travesty. I am not going to read this because the narrator will read it to us. I remember this. We're gonna take everyone.
It will be bloody.
Wow, okay, Iana, calm down. Jesus.
In the shadow of the eponymous mountain lies the wasteland referred to as the Foot of Bargagor. It is home to the Orcish tribe called the Firewielders, as well as to many unforgiving beasts, from the undead to demons. While most travelers stay away from Bargagor for this very reason, the Firewielders cherish their homeland's perils. According to Orcish culture, only through constant conflict and danger can a people stay strong and persevere.
I don't want to yuck your yums, orcs.
Here we are, the Foot of Bargagor.
And you still think this is a good idea?
I don't think we have a choice. We need all the allies we can find.
Fair.
Yes.
All right. Let's do this group. 2, 3, 4. We'll
Yes.
control 4. 7. Let's include
Corporal?
her. Control 7. All right. And what does she have? Siphon, Phantasm, Shadow Strike. I want to move that around. We have not played with Yana yet, so this will be new. Shadow Strike, Siphon, and Phantasm. There we go. She has a Talisman of Necromancy. He has a Talisman of Necromancy. Let's immediately explore off to the side. Oh, shit! I'm getting a fatal DirectX error. Device lost, huh? What? Hello? Boo! I mean, yeah, like, the stream is working. It's the game that's... You may notice that the game is hung. Alright. Device removed. Failed to create index buffer. Oh my god. DirectX. Alright. I had to Alt F4 out of the game. Let's pop this open again. We'll play another, like, 20 minutes or so. That was very weird. Alright, I have a question for you, chat. I have an important question. So some of you may know my favorite food in the world is pizza. And of course it is, because pizza is the best food. And even if pizza isn't your favorite food, you probably like pizza. So what I want to know from you, each of you, yes you, watching this right now, what is your favorite pizza topping, or selection of toppings, plural? Basically, what's your favorite pizza? While we wait for SpellForce to open back up. Turkey and banana peppers. Ooh, That is a very interesting... Julie, you like plain cheese? That's fine. I have friends that also like plain cheese. I personally disagree, but... Pepperoni, onion, mushroom, banana pepper. Nice. What the heck is a banana pepper? Is that a bell pepper? Is that just a different word for a bell pepper? No, it's a different... What the... Oh, is that... Are they spicy? Is that when you get like the pepperoncini type thing? Spicy-ish. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now I'm tasting what you're putting down. Tomatoes. Alright, load game.
In the shadow of the eponymous mountain lies the wasteland referred to as the Foot of Barga Gor. It is home to the Orcish tribe called the Firewielders, as well as to many unforgiving beasts, from the undead to demons. While most travelers stay away from Barga Gor for this very reason, the Firewielders cherish their homeland's perils. According to Orcish culture, only through constant conflict and danger can a people stay strong and persevere.
I feel like we already heard this. I can only think of two pizzas I wouldn't want. Cece's. I'm not familiar with Cece's Pizza. My go-to pizza, I don't... Oh, God. Picking a favorite pizza is hard. Typically, at any pizza place, it will be the pizza that just has a big old pile of meat on it, and no mushrooms, because I do not like mushrooms. But my go-to pizza these days is a white sauce pizza with bacon, sliced tomatoes, so tomato slices, and green onion. It is very good. CC's is a $5 pizza buffet. I see. Mac and cheese pizza. That actually sounds really interesting. Not for $5. That sounds like a thing I would make for myself and enjoy. Although at that point, why don't you just have mac and cheese? I'm a little confused.
All right, here we are, the Foot of Barga Gor.
And you still think this is a good idea?
I don't think we have a choice. We need all the allies we can find.
Alright, I'm going to save here so we don't have to listen to that again, hopefully. Even if it does crash. And then... Oh, it cleared all of my control groups. Fuck. Alright, control 1. Control 2. Remove area. Oh, crap. These
What
three.
do you require?
This is control 7, I think. This is control 8. 1,
So,
2,
what's the plan?
7, 8.
Just give the
All right.
word.
Don't crash, don't crash. Okay, I don't know what happened previously, but it seems to be fine now. Doesn't look like there's much for us to explore, so let's go talk to Gore. Hello.
If it isn't the dreaded Corporal, I was just about to go on my own.
Well, you're in luck. It turns out we do need an ally. Troops, to be precise.
I had a feeling. And yes, I can help you, provided you help me first.
That was the deal. What do
Yeah.
you want?
Your help in preventing a war.
Preventing? I don't mean to be rude, but
Alright, cheers, Will.
aren't your
Have a
kind
good
usually
night.
the ones who start them?
That's what most people think. Let me explain. The leader of our tribe is planning to reignite an old war. The War of the Six Races. In other words, he wants to send this world back into chaos.
That sounds bad.
Stupid and dangerous. But many of my brethren fail to see that. Krell tells them that our tribe has become weak, and that by invading the Nortander and the Elven Empire, we will teach the world to live in fear of us again, as it should be. What they don't see is that no one would benefit from this war.
Yeah.
The Firewielders would be wiped out. That's as sure as the sunrise. and both the humans and the elves would suffer greatly from this. Krell tells them that we'd be honoring the struggle, but we wouldn't. It's the act of a fool.
Have I figured out how to change the skills in the character tabs? Yes. If you go to your spellbook here, which is F6 or F7 rather by default, you can then drag spells into new slots. So I can be like, boo, shaboom. That's how you do that. The struggle?
The struggle.
Ah, right. Sorry. I forgot that I'm talking to a pale skin. The struggle is the core of our culture. At the heart of everything that lives, there's conflict. The wolf hunts the deer runs from the wolf. Without the deer's flesh, the wolf dies. But if there were no wolf, so would the deer. Why? Because without an enemy, it would breed with no constraint. It would procreate until there's no more plants for the deer to eat.
Their peace would be their doom. And it's the same with every being. Where there's no conflict, there's stagnation. And stagnation leads to downfall. This is why there has to be the struggle.
You know this.
Yes.
I regret bringing the
But
assassin.
we shouldn't discuss this now. All you need to know is that Krell's actions are a threat. Not only to the orcs, but also the other races.
What is this Krell hoping to gain from it then?
Well, there's two reasons. First of all, the blood burn.
So the orcs are suffering from it too.
Yes.
Seems like everyone
Not as much
is.
as you humans do. But there have been outbreaks in some of the tribes. Krell claims that the humans and the elves have manufactured it to wipe us out. Which is why that war would be justified.
That's absurd.
That makes sense.
And he knows it too. But that doesn't stop him from using it to rally the clans behind him nonetheless. And that's the second reason. Krell is a self-obsessed fool. He became High Chieftain
That's
with
unfortunate.
lies and false promises. And people have started to see through that. So now he has no choice but to act.
What's the plan,
I
Stan?
see. And what do you intend to do?
Stop him. Orc culture is based on two pillars, strength and wisdom. And I will show him the power of the second one. By allying with a human and defeating Krell, the Fire Wielders will see that even an unlikely alliance can result in strength.
So you want to fight him?
Challenge him. But since he's a coward, I doubt he'll accept. Which is what you're here for.
Fair.
There's a second plan if the first one fails.
And in return, I'll get troops.
Yes.
All right.
If I stop Krell, I will have the whole Fire Wielder tribe behind me. And I'll give you enough orcish craftsmen and warriors to support your cause.
Sounds good to me.
When are we planning to challenge him?
Now, he has agreed to meet me. And I was just about to leave. Ah, one more thing. What's your name?
Tahar.
You don't
Good.
know.
Then let us be off to Har. Krell will meet us northeast from here.
Oh, I have to send away a party member. Fuck. I'll send the creepy assassin away. I don't want to be outnumbered by creepy people. Alright, let's level up our... Let's level up Thrall. Shape-shifting. Focus cost abilities are reduced. Shapeshift Wolf. Turn into a wolf. Bear. Zarok's Might. Bonus damage against the light races. That is... some more than mildly problematic world building, but okay. Totem. Earth Totem. Summon a totem that implies impaired and weakened to all enemies around it. Summon a totem that inflicts fire damage to all enemies around it. Okay, shaman stuff. Leech 3% of all auto attack damage inflicted. Void Arrow. Epidemic. Create a temporary sickening fog in target area that applies weaken to all enemies. I think we want shapeshifting, and I think we want him to turn into a bear. Direwolf. Bear. War bear. Yeah, that sounds cool. That just seems That just seems a little weird. Ooh, I want magic though. Fire? Yeah. What is this? Deal fire damage to target enemy and interrupt. Level 2. If they have fire might. How do I get fire might? What is a fire might? It does not say. Alright, it's removed upon casting. Da, 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 da. Damage and interrupt. And apply weakened. This one deal 60 damage. This is half the damage? To all enemies. Okay, that's AoE. All enemies in target area. What is different about a large target area? So this is a larger area of effect. Sure. Let's take that. How many points do we have left? 3? Elemental infusion. Ah, gain ice might and fire might. This is an ability that we cast on ourselves. Interesting. Reset all cooldowns. Holy shit. Fire abilities cost 20% less focus to cast. There we go. That's what we want. And willpower out the wazoo. How much does this cost? 12. This costs 17. This costs nothing. A 10. Okay. Increase spell power. Probably take that. Focus cost of abilities is reduced. Yeah, that's really good. Willpower. More of that. Lots of it. All of it. Oh, we probably want more than raw amounts of power. Oh, this increases our resistances. Good to know. We probably want regen so that we can cast things more often. Otherwise, we're gonna run out and then not be able to do anything. Alright, yeah, sounds good to me. Let's go to the spellbook. I want the bear, please. I would like the turning into a bear. That sounds cool. I can't change his abilities? Why? That's a strange bug. It's only showing us Yana. Alright, let's... Can we scroll in this somehow? No, we can't. Interesting. We can't change his abilities, I guess. Huh. Can we drag and drop here? No. That sucks. Hey, I found a bug. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try and save and load. Save. And load. And see if that resets the UI for that. Otherwise, boo! Make me drop like 10 levels on this guy and then
lies the wasteland
can't change the abilities that I purchase. Alright. Hey, there we go. Gore. I want bear. I want fire spark for now. I might change to fireball later when we're doing more RTS stuff. And
yes.
Alright. Control 2. And then
Sure.
Iria and Gore. You are now control group 8.
Yes.
Or 7 is good. Alright.
Yes.
What's over here? A whole lot of nothing. When in doubt, turn it on.
Why not?
Or off and back on again. Ooh, wolfies. Holy crap.
Danger up ahead.
Fuzzy Crazy Strings, thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Not now.
Oh, that looks like bad guys that we don't want to deal with. Holy cow, welcome Raiders. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good night. Fluffy Crazy Strings. How was your stream? What were you streaming?
Watch out, undead.
Get ready.
Please.
Oh boy. Ooh, we did not put the heal on Iria. Whoops. Iria. Heal.
Help, please.
Heal. Oh my god, heals. There we go.
I can't focus.
Help, please.
Oh my god, they're getting just toasted. Ooh,
Now
that
to
was
look at
close. Stream was fun. Was playing some Digimon Story Hacker's Memory. I have not heard of that. Has stream going pretty well?
Sure.
We ran into a couple unfortunate bugs a couple minutes ago, but it looks like things are running okay. This game looks interesting. Never heard of this. This is SpellForce 3. It is sort of it's an interesting mix of both the computer RPG genre, so games like Path of Exile, maybe Dragon Age to a certain extent, and the real-time strategy genre. Fluffy Crazy Strings, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. So right now we're in sort of the RPG mode,
Does this never end?
where we fight monsters and level up our heroes, but then there will come a point, probably not tonight, we'll probably stop before we get to another RTS section. There will come a point where we switch over and start building buildings and recruiting armies, that sort of thing.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's a pretty neat game. I like CRPGs and I like RTS games, and it's really neat seeing a mix of both. Hey, Mythope? Did I pronounce that right? Thank you for the follow.
Got it.
And yeah, this is the game that we're playing right now on our video game days, which are Wednesdays. But I also stream tabletop role-playing games on the weekends. We have a game of that run by the wonderful Little Cup of Joe on Saturday. You'll have the first session of a three-part session, or a three-part series, and then on Sunday at 5 Pacific. Nope, 6 Pacific. There we go. I know when my shows are. We will have the final session, actually, of our Ryutama Legends of Mahoria miniseries that we've been doing. So, Mythope. Okay. Is it Mythopi? Mythopie? I'm assuming it's pie, because there's the E there. Pie like the food. Got it. Mythopi. Cool. Welcome. I do like some TTG. Yeah.
As stupid as their whole damn tribe.
Shut up. He's here.
Let's kill these bad guys. Hey, you know, people struggle with my username all the time. It's Anarisis, and I get a lot of Anarisis, so I feel it. I understand.
Now, look at that.
Gore, what's the meaning of this? Who are these pale skins?
My allies. I'm here to challenge you to a duel, Krell. I will be the new High Chieftain of the Fire Wielders.
Let's fuck them up.
This is a joke.
No. You are a danger to our race, and I won't stand by while you drag us into chaos. Once again, I challenge you to a duel, here and now.
Let's do it.
Kill them and feed their corpses to the undead.
Wow, rude. Oh, he's running away. What a coward. Alright, we're gonna switch to Fireball on Gore. Put this Fireball, come on, Fireball. Thank you. V and F. Here. Q. Alright, and wow, we have a lot of heal in the party now, which is nice. Time to send some people to the Shadow Realm. Absolutely. It's time to duel. See, he ran away and he thinks that he saved himself, but in fact, he has activated my trap card.
Yes?
Alright. Get wrecked. Talk to Gore.
Let's see.
Just as I expected. Bloody coward. Time for our second plan.
Which is?
We'll storm his cow.
What's a cow?
His homestead. His camp. If he
Cool.
doesn't want to face me like a child of Zarak would, we'll force him to.
I mean, we can take on an entire army, but I'm going to say this
An
anyway.
entire army by ourselves.
I know that, Tahar. But luckily I'm not the only fire wielder with sense left in him. There's a camp of my brethren nearby who've been sympathizing with my cause, and who promise me their support if push comes to shove. Follow me.
Alright. This is where we begin to transfer into the RTS mode. The Great Khan. Alright, cheers, Lakata.
Who are you? Where's Zargol?
In a better place. You're here to rally against him, aren't you? Good thing I told him that would happen.
Get out of my sight.
Why? Because you think these orcs support your cause? They don't.
Wow,
they
rude.
only pretend to because Zargol told them to. And seeing who you choose to surround yourself with makes me understand why. Paleskins here at the foot of Barga Gore? Honestly, Gore, how low can you go?
These paleskins will do what all of you are too scared to do. Put an end to the orc who will kill us all, if we don't stop him.
And to all of us, this isn't strength, Gore, this is treason. Shut your mouth, Tom.
Alright, cheers, Fluffy.
Gore has done more
Have a good
for our
night.
tribe than any EU.
Really? Can't you see he's using you? He doesn't give a damn about the fate of the fire wielders. All he wants is Krell's Kyle for himself. But, as I said, it's not too late to turn
No
back.
worries, Methapie.
Think about it. All you'll do is throw
I'm gonna be
away
wrapping
your
up in a
life
little
for
bit here
traitor.
myself.
Krell will restore our race to its former glory with...
Get wrecked.
I'm done with talking. Face me. Or are you as much of a coward as your
Alright.
leader?
Balrek, you piece of shit!
Alright, are we fighting? We fighting.
Kill the traitor!
Just he's fighting. I'm gonna turn into a bear and kill him with the bear. Death by bear!
Kill him, Gore! Tear his bloody guts out!
Scum!
It's decided.
Kill him! Kill that traitor!
I did. Oh shit! Okay, we're fighting a bunch of people now. We are spread out in a way that I do not appreciate. Let's focus our fire here. And then we can turn. Alright. It does not, in fact, ever end. Came back to a slightly redneck orc. He came back to us causing a shitload of trouble, apparently. Oops. Orcish spear wielder, nice. Let's go over here, get this loot.
Now would you look at that?
Alright, and get this loot.
Interesting.
Loot everything. Do a heckin' murder. I mean, kinda. Exercising their right to bear arms. Oh. Hey, nice. We're getting some schematics right off the bat here. Or blueprints, rather. That's what I like to see. We can't give him We can't give him the thing that we put on Yana. Alright, now we talk to Gore.
Bloody fools.
You attacked him.
If I hadn't, he would have drawn more on his side.
How can you know that?
I just do. When this piece of shit killed Zargol, he didn't deserve any better.
Sorry,
Alright.
but this is nonsense. We've been here for not even an hour, and all you've done so far is slaughter each other.
Are you done?
I mean...
Yeah, I am.
And what now?
Well, we have what we want, the base of operations. Now this is where you come in. If you remember, I saw what you did in Farlan's Hope, leading those rosy-cheeked farm boys against the Ash Reavers and winning. That was impressive, which is why I want your advice. I'm a shaman,
Oh boy.
not a tactician.
Iria has the least problematic beliefs of the heroes. I believe it. So far, anyway.
You realize that I know nothing of orc tactics, don't you?
Warfare is a worldwide art, Tahar.
That's not
There's
true.
not much to know, apart from our weapons and our traditions.
That is
I'll
incorrect.
guide you.
But will your brothers even follow me?
No, but me. And I'll follow your advice. Also, they saw how you can fight. They know you're not a coward.
Fair enough.
Oh
What's
my
the plan?
god.
Simple. Kill Krell. In theory, we could attack right now. But he'll know we're coming. So we need to think tactics.
I'm all ears.
We need to win the other clans.
cannot
the Zol,
bear
the Ka,
the puns
Mook,
that are happening in
and
chat
the
right now.
Kayran. Each of them have their own specialty, which we can use against Krell.
Alright, what are the
What can the
Zool?
Zool offer us?
Spears. They've perfected that fighting style over the decades. The bleeding caused by just one wound can be fatal. They're slow, but that doesn't make them any less deadly.
The clans? I thought you're all fire wielders.
That's
We
a little
are,
reductive to
But
her.
unlike in your kind, a fire wielder isn't just a fire wielder. Every tribe has dozens of clans, different weapons, traditions, sometimes even different languages.
Tell me about the car.
What about the car?
They are probably
beep.
the most civil
Vroom,
of the
vroom.
clans, which is why I think they'll be more easily convinced to follow us. Their fighting style is the most balanced. Air fighters form the core of every ambush.
Who are the Knock?
Who are the Knock?
The ones I'm most worried about. They are the most vicious and brutal fighters of our tribe, with an almost eerie tolerance for pain. Who, as you can guess,
Knock, knock.
are all for Krell's madness. But I have a friend within their ranks. If we can find him, he might help us win them over.
Who's bear? Knock, knock, who's bear? Oh my god. Y'all are killing me.
I see. The Kayran. Who are they?
Outsiders, who mostly like to keep to themselves. They are extremely religious and devoted to Zarok. If the lands were less harsh on lone wolves, they would have probably formed their own tribe long ago.
However, they are the best hunters the orcs have to offer. They use javelins to attack from a distance.
That could come in
Alright. Alright, that is a lot of recruiting to do.
Understood. So how do we win them over?
There are two ways. Every clan has a champion, just as this one had Zargol. If we beat the champion, they will probably submit to our lead. Some
Fun.
of the clans are loyal to Krell, and will have heard of my treason by now. So they'll probably attack us on sight. In other words, blood will be spilled. Others, such as the Kayran, may listen to reason.
So there's another way than defeating their champion.
As I said, there may be. We'll need to find out. Ah, and Krell won't stand by and watch. It'll be a while. But he'll strike soon enough. We have to be prepared. Finally, before you came, there's been talk of a strange human walking Barga Gore. They had an impressive aura. I don't
A
know
new
if it's worth
ally.
the time, but you might want to look for him while our clan prepares for battle.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
RTS time? Yeah, okay. We're gonna stop right there. Because I don't want to get, like, partway into this RTS and then step away, because then when I come back next week, I will have no idea what I'm doing. So,